Welcome back, everybody, to NoiseVember Day 3. And if we all take a look at our sheet right here, we can see that today's day, we're going to be doing a rainforest. Now, this one I'm kind of excited for. So, I was thinking of doing a rainforest sound design scene. And what's going to be really fun about this is I want to create rainforest sound elements. You know, we got our trees, the rustling, the rain coming in the forest, some like, and then I'm gonna have like a couple of birds here and there, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see if my sound library if I can find some. But what I'm gonna do that I think is gonna be really fun is I'm gonna record myself making monkey noises because I really love the sound of monkeys and chimps, and I just want to record chimp sounds and just put it over this rainforest and see how well that goes. So for this challenge, I'm going to be using Reaper for this since I'm not going to be doing like a lot of effects editing like in Ableton. I don't really have like standalone effects to use, so I'm just going to use just the simple basics of that Reaper has to offer. And also Reaper is just a really great DAW to do sound design for. So I'm going to be using Reaper for this challenge. And I'm going to have my timer here. And once I get started, we're going to do it. All right. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm not ready. 3, 2, 1. Challenge started. All right. So now I'm going to plug in my drive of sound libraries here. Let's see. All right. Oh, did it pop up? Hello? This is not good. It's not detecting my drive. Oh no, how am I gonna do sound design if I don't have my samples? No. Okay, hold up. There we go. Okay, I just accidentally locked it. All right, great. So I'm gonna go to Hollywood Edge, and here I have a bunch of sound libraries that I collected during my undergrad years. So first thing I'm gonna go is nature ambiances. And oh look, so we kind of already have some things workers. There's exotic rainforest, which sounds kind of pretty much the exact thing I want to sound. So let's just pack it up and see what it is. Okay, already can tell there's a lot of elements here. Crickets is one. I hear some rushing water. Birds. Yeah, this sounds great, but I kind of don't want to do that because I feel like it's too easy to just get one from that's already rainforest. I want to make one from scratch. So let's just find like the individual elements. So I guess the elements I want to have, if I make these tracks here, I want to have rain, which is probably going to be pretty hard to find, but we'll see what we can find. Rain, some water, birds. I'm going to call them crickets, but I'm sure they're, you know, bug type noise. Chimps. Yes. So these are the four main elements I want to make. So let's find some birds. So what's this one say? Okay. Oh, look, there's a bunch of like Amazon jungleness. But I think I just want to get birds. So this one looks kind of cool. It's just birds. Peacock, sparrow, dogs, horses, rattlesnakes, sheep. That's cool. That's cool. I have no idea what this is. What is a cactus wren? Are they native to cactus wren? Oh, look at that. That's a cute little bird. They're from endemic of the southwestern United States, central Mexico, and is state bird of Arizona. Largest wren. Okay, cool. Yeah, they sound cool. And they're mostly in the south. Yeah, that's kind of like the. Maybe there's some rainforest there in Central America. So. Yeah, okay. I kind of like that. That's a nice little bird sound we can have here. So to birds, animals, and then I'm just gonna import cactus wren, and boom, we got our cactus stuff. All right, cool. I'm gonna have. Oh, I don't want it on rain. screen, I want it on birds. Actually, I want to have like several types of birds. So this will be bird 1. And then under here, I'll have bird 2. Cool. So that's our first bird. Let's see if we can find another bird to fill in to give a bit of... that one's a little bit too... That's a good one. Yeah, okay. This is a really good one. Number 6. All right, so go here, click insert, and then flicker rhythmic. Nice. I think 2 bird sounds should be enough. We could just splice them and put them at different intervals. Okay, cool. So we got that. Now let's get crickets or bugs. So maybe we could probably just go to the ambiences again. Crickets. Like here's a one for single crickets. Ooh, and it's panning too. That's interesting. Okay. What about country night? A little bit loud, but I think with some attenuation, we can possibly make this work. What about swamp? Okay, swamp is kind of like the area I was thinking of, like, oh, there's just a bunch of noise there. Okay, I'll probably have the single cricket here. Just in case I want some, like, specific interjections in between. Where is it? And then I'll make an other, and I'll just put swamp ambi. Cool. And in this one, I'll put the swamp. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. I'll probably turn this down like a whole lot. Cool. All right. Now let's get water. We want to have some water somewhere here, like rushing streams. That's what I think. Let's see what I have here in water. Okay, water drinking fountain, water drip, water stream. Okay, I want a water stream. Okay, that sounds too fake. That sounds low pass as all heck. That one's kind of... Okay, that's a little bit more vibrant. I like that. What's medium? Okay, that is definitely not what I want. What's trickle? I think water river small 2, was it? No, definitely not it. It was water stream small. Oh fuck, I lost it. Okay, it was probably this one. Yeah, I don't want that one. Okay, we're gonna use this one water stream for this. So I go here, boom, boom. Stream small. There we go. All right, we got our water. And then let's see if we can find some rain. So we got a section on rain. Wow, I'm kind of like cheating this because I already have like all these wave files set in this. So I'm sorry if you guys are doing this challenge. Okay, that one's pretty good. That one's fine. I think that's perfect. Okay, weather, rain, light. I think that's the one we're going to use. So, all right. And now finally we got the chimps. So I'll probably do chimp quiet, and then I'll make another one called chimp loud. And while I'm recording this, it's like 9:46 p.m. So it is kind of late, and I am gonna do my best to make a really good monkey impression. So hopefully I don't freak out my roommates too much with my impression. Okay, so I'm just gonna reorganize all these files to just kind of be somewhere starting at the same place. All right, cool. And then first I'm gonna group these all up. I don't know the shortcut for this, but what I can do is I can select all these, group this in this folder, and then click mute, and then they're all muted. So when I record, I don't have to listen to all that. So let's enable my track. Okay, I hear myself good. And I'll put in effects here to get that. Oh, do I my fan on? It is. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, cool. So I'm turned off my fan. I'm gonna put a little high pass here. Hello, check, 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 check. Okay, that's good. And then a little show. Hi, chef. All right, cool. So I guess we're ready to record. Uh, I don't think I need to practice. I'm just gonna go in all chimp like. So this is gonna be chimps quiet. Here we go. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous. All right, here we go. Okay, that I think that went well. Let's listen. Okay, great. That sounds good. And now let's do chimps loud. So, let's just make a take. One piece of audio because I realized on the last video I double recorded myself, and so it must have been so annoying hearing me twice. Oh wait, the timer's going. Okay, okay, let's go, let's go. All right, chimp loud. Okay, wow. I should have expected my mic to peak. Wow. Let's. Oh gosh. Okay, that was good. Okay, cool. Oddly enough, this is not the first time I'm doing monkey sounds. Okay, that was good, but Mike was a little bit too hot there. So let's. This time I'm gonna space myself about 6 feet. So like here, and then if I, oh, but it's gonna get the room reverb. It's fine. Okay, I think my neighbors definitely heard all that just now. So let's. I think that's enough chimp sounds for now. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that was. Damn, I was a monkey going all trip like there. All right, so we got our chimp sounds, and now we can start editing this. So it's gonna be a peaceful, nice rainforest, but with added chimps. So let's do it. All right, first thing I'm gonna listen to is probably Rainforest. Okay, first thing I'm going to control is a swamp ambience because this is a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to see if I can just get... Let's see. Yeah, I pretty much just want that sound of crickets, just like all that sound. So I kind of don't need anything else except for this high part. Because we're going to have to water. and stuff, which, yeah, that sounds good. All right, cool. So we'll have that. And then next up is rain. Rain sounds a little bit loud. So we're probably just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm probably gonna wait. How long is this? Oh, this is like a minute. Nah, I kind of want like just maybe we should do a minute. All right, so I'll just make a marker here, label it end. So all my sounds will end at this marker. I don't think I need all that. I don't think I need all that. But here, and then what I'm gonna do is just do some molding here, increase volume. I'm actually gonna switch these two up, have the beginning come here and extend, and then, or have the part at the end come and extend. And this is just to give more variety of the sound, because if it's just like one continuous like rain sound, I feel it's gonna sound kind of boring because water. Oh my god, all that shim sounds make me tired. So by doing this, I kind of give a little bit of different emphasis or times to the rain. So it's subtle, right? But I think this is gonna go pretty far in terms of getting a more dynamic atmospheric. So we'll go from there to louder rain, and then from here to maybe even louder. And then, yeah, okay, cool. I like that. So we'll keep it there. Okay, this is way too loud. And the cricket is kind of going a little bit too much. I kind of don't want it to go. I don't even think I want to use the cricket now because we have like so many crickets up here. But I guess we can probably have this guy faded down and panned. There we go. There's probably a better way to do that, but whatever. How much time do I have? 10 minutes. Okay. I have 10 minutes. So I'm just going to pan this. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I really want this bug, but we'll just keep it for now. Water. Oh my god, that is so loud. So let's just have the water down here. And let's just have it pan to the left. Oh wow, I just found out the shortcut for panning it. It's just pressing P next to it. So I'll just put it right here. To the right. Wait, where did I pan this? Also to the right? No. Okay, so we'll pan this to the left then, since the cricket's already to the right. Just to give more... Nice. And just like the stream, or just with the rain, we're gonna split it up. I think that should be fine. Maybe one more here. And then take the end there, take this here. This will be our start, because we need our recording start, so this can start like here. It's already kind of quiet. It's like, what, negative 20, oh, negative 23 I saw. So this could go to like probably negative 22. This could probably pick up. Actually, since this is gonna be louder, I'm gonna make this stream a bit louder too. And then once the rain hits, we can increase it by just slightly, like 2.3. Yeah, keep it normal. And then here we can just make this die down. So it'll be like a very, very nice like fade out of water. Cool. Let's listen to it. Okay, cool. That should be okay. Maybe we can have this a little louder, and then maybe put a cue in here to try to see what the spectral analysis says. Yeah, what is this low part? Yeah, I kind of don't want this low part. I just kind of want the highs. So I'm just going to do another high cut. Give it a little bump here. And kind of cut down on this mid frequency, since there's already a bunch of noises going to be on that area of sound. Just gonna put a fade on my crickets there. Okay, cool. Next, birds. So here's our first bird. Okay, first things first, put a noise is coming from. Put a cue there to get rid of any high pass. Because we're going to have rain sound occupy here. I don't want like this. Okay, cool. This last part is really loud. I kind of didn't like that. So I'm just going to cut this and put there. And then I'm going to spike this in different parts here. Probably like one here, and turn it down to like around thing. And then we're also going to pan it. And we're going to pan it to the right. I don't know why. Just, I think the right. Well, actually, let's see. What is pan to the right? Right now, what's pan to right is the bug. And the bug, okay, I kind of like that. I like these two living in the same spectrum. I don't think they're going to clash too much. And then here's the other bird. Cool. I'll probably have that one over here in the middle. And then close this off. Have this in the beginning. Because I want to feel like this little empty space here. And then have this guy be... What is this part? Okay, I don't want that. I just want this. Yeah, I don't want that. Okay, cool. So that should be fine. I kind of don't really feel like need cue. And now to the chimps. We have 4 minutes for this. Okay, so I'm gonna put a reverb on this to see what if we can make it match the space. This like open space, since I did it in my room and it sounds like it's in a room. So I'm just gonna go to the fab filter reverb here, go to ambience, and just do ambience for loops. Cool. So and then just decrease the mix a little bit. Okay, let's increase the mix actually a little bit. Cool. I don't think I like this one. I like that one. I wanna. I don't know how I made that sound, but I kind of like it. All right, let's do that. Okay, fine. That's quiet chimps. And then here's the loud chimps. Oh my god. Okay. Warning. We're putting a limiter on that. Hard limiter. Just gonna put it right here. Okay, great. So we're gonna put it there, and we're also gonna... Actually, what I'm gonna do for the chimps is... I'm gonna group them up. Awesome. And then put it on same reverb. But actually, I'm not gonna do this reverb. I'm gonna do the reverb I did for this guy. So I'm just gonna... Oh my god, I'm lost. Here we go. So put this reverb here and delete this one. Then delete this reverb. Cool. So now I put the reverb I put on Chimps Quiet to the overall reverb for this. So this reverberate. Okay, and we're gonna take this all the way down, and then okay, cool. And then we're gonna make these. We're gonna put this track down here with this track. See if we can get like some action going, like to make this actually like a call and response sort of situation. I really just want this monkey stuff to sound adequate. What is it? Okay, so then we have this. That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, it sounds so bad. I'll put one last cue here. I don't think it's gonna do anything, but yeah, it's not gonna do anything. Okay, so let's just quiet these down a whole lot because these are really loud. That looks fine. Then probably put that there. We can raise this up. Honestly, we can raise this down and then raise this up. Okay, cool. Time. Great. So, wow. I didn't even get a chance to listen to this. So, ideally, after all this work, this should sound like a rainforest of some kind with somewhat of an animal like, or this is going to sound like the weirdest rainforest, the scariest rainforest you've ever heard. So let's just do a first listen to this now. I'm not allowed to edit anymore, so whatever it sounds like here is what it's going to sound like. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. Wow. If the chimp sounds weren't in the mix, I think this sounded pretty good for a rainforest. Um let's see what happens if I just full on send this just like 100% reverb. I'm curious to see how this is going to sound. Oh, you know what this needs? Oh, this needs a little bit of delay, but I don't have a delay effect. Oh, maybe. No. I'm pretty sure Reaper has some sort of delay here. Come on, please, please, please. Okay, reverb delay. Let's do by like, yeah, about like 5 milliseconds. A little bit of feedback, like around here. Stereo width fine, resolution yes, high pass filter no. Length, I don't really care about musical notes. So okay. Why does that kind of work? I'm gonna increase the volume here. Okay, I love that. That's actually one of my favorite ones so far. So let's save it. I'm gonna call it NoiseVember Day 3 Rainforest. Awesome. So now that's saved. And now, oh, I didn't even use a cricket. I just realized. What does it sound like with a cricket? Yeah, I think it's better without the cricket. So I'm just going to delete this track. It sounded good without it, so we probably just don't need it anyway. Don't need to add more to the mix. Maybe I'm going to pan these guys to not be so different. So this will be right. This will be left. And honestly, I can bring this track like way higher. Yeah. And then this will be sort of left. So this will be like 70% left, 13% left. How much this? Oh, this can go really far. So let's see what happens if we pan this. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. This is actually the exactly what I wanted to make for this challenge. Okay, let me just put some cute little fades in here. And yeah, that'll be it. This is definitely not an ambience you can loop indefinitely. You're definitely gonna get sick of listening again to the same entrances of this monkey screech. But other than that, I think the rest of the ambient sounds pretty loopy. If I was working on a video game or sound designing this for a video game, what I would do is I would go use middleware like Wise and have these guys randomize between each track every so often, and then also randomize pitch and timing and all that sweet stuff. So kind of give it a bit more uh, to keep it less stale as it keeps looping in like a specific zone. But other than that, I think this is great. So let's export it. I think the command for Windows is Control Alt R. Yeah, look at that. Okay, cool. Ooh, but first I'm gonna shade this whole region. So I'm gonna go here, and do Shift R, and then I make a region. Gonna double click, and I'm gonna call it region. Just region. All right. So now Control Alt R. I'm gonna make this 48 stereo. And can I do MP3? Yeah, I can do MP3. Okay. And yep, I'll put it there. And then I shall go to the region render matrix, go to region matrix, and then master mix, that part. Actually, you know me, I always gotta make sure it's mastered at least decently. I don't want this to sound too odd to anybody who just clicks on it and listens to it. So I'm gonna use same old thing. I'm gonna get my Julian meter. Awesome. Let's see what it's at. 35. For like ambience track, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna add a limiter, fab filter, limiter 2. I'll increase it by probably like a dB. Nothing too much. It's already pretty loud. And then let's see, how's that? Okay, cool. All right. Always put the limiter before you put your LUFS meter here. I got my region, selected it. It's on my master track. Nice. Got region for all this. And it's going to be named Rainforest. Yep. 48. Yep. So this all looks good. Let's render it. And I'm actually curious to see if this match. So LUFS integrate, -23.3, -23.3. Would you look at that? Yeah, that's pretty decent volume size. You might need to turn it up a little bit depending on what you have your volume settings here, but for now, that's pretty good. So if we open folder, and you can see all my NoiseVember challenges say, actually I can't even see which days are what. All right, cool. And if we go to day 3 Rainforest. That's, sometimes you gotta find a way to have fun in these challenges, and this is how I'm having fun, just making monkey noises. All right, everybody. Well, that's it for today's challenge. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you best of luck in the rest of your day. Hope you guys are doing this challenge as well. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.